Demon Slayer, Season 3, Part 1. Upper Moon Gathering. Rule the darkness, walk the night. Akaza gazed at the girl who was holding a stringed instrument called a biwa. The sounds of the biwa are signs of extreme trouble. Hey, well, Akaza-sama. Like a genie emerging from a jar, Gyuutarou, the Upper Moon 5 spoke, one of the most truly wild demons. Instead of eyes, he had mouths in his mouth, and in the middle of his forehead there were eyes. While instead of hair, small undeveloped hands hung from his head. Dear me, you seem to be looking swell. How have you been after 90 years? The mere possibility of you dying made my heart leap with made my heart cringe with pain. This is quite terrifying. Gyuutarou has forgotten how to count during our long absence. We haven't been called here for 113 years. An indivisible number, an unlucky number, an odd number. Terrifying indeed. Tengen, Upper Moon 4, spoke in a trembling voice. Biwa woman, has Muzan-sama arrived yet? He has not arrived yet. Without stopping playing, the woman answered. Then where's Upper Moon 1? There's no way he'd get killed. Hold on a minute. Akaza-dano, aren't you gonna show some concern for me? I was super worried about you guys. You are my precious buddies. I don't want anyone to wane out now. The stranger continued as he leaned against Akaza and hugged him lightly. Because of this guy, Akaza, the Upper Moon 3, seemed at least uncomfortable to himself. Whether fear or disgust, or perhaps both, was read in his eyes. Hey, Damadano. Hey, long time no see, Gyuutarou. Is that a new pot? It's pretty. The pot you gave me is in my room. I planted the girl's severed head in it for decoration. Doma, the Upper Moon 2, boasted. You can't grow severed heads, but I like the idea. I know. You should come and visit next time. Move it. Move your arm. From the fight with Rengoku, we know that Akaza is an incredible close combat fighter, but with just one lightning fast blow tearing apart the jaw of the Upper Moon 2, looked truly impressive. Wow! Having regenerated his jaw in a matter of milliseconds, Doma continued to tease Akaza. After all, a demon can destroy another demon only by absorbing it, but both understood that it would hardly come to that unless Lord Muzan wishes it to happen. Nice punch there. Did you get a little stronger since we last met? Akaza dano. The Upper Moon One was the first to arrive. He has been here this whole time. All eyes turned to the one who sat with his back to them. I am here. Muzan-sama has arrived. Kokushiba, the Upper Moon One, is the strongest of the Kibutsuji demons, dressed in a samurai kimono with katana on his belt. His voice, calmness and confidence instilled fear or at least respect for the rest of the participants. A respect that was usually alien to them in relation to each other, because behind all these courtesies there was a frantic desire to take a higher place in the hierarchy and receive approval and praise from Lord Muzan himself. Everyone but Kokushiba immediately looked up. In this house, where the laws of gravity did not seem to exist, he stood on the ceiling next to the table. The lord and creator of all demons, Kibutsuji Muzan. Mixing the ingredients, as always with his terrifying equanimity, he started. Gyuutarou is dead. The upper moons have waned. Oh, is that so? Well, I'm very sorry about that. I was the one who introduced Gyuutarou here after all. How can I apologize to you? Will you gouge my eyeball out or will you... I don't need your eyeballs. Muzan-sama interrupted him. I figured Gyuutarou would lose, as I expected. Daki was holding him back. Gyuutarou would have won if he had been the one fighting to begin with. He could have just poisoned them in the beginning so they couldn't keep fighting. Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Worthless. He had too much humanity in him, so he lost. But that's fine too. I'm not expecting anything from you guys. Oh, you're talking about the sad things again. Has there ever been a time when I have failed to live up to your expectations? The Obuyashiki family has yet to be entombed. And what about the blue spider lily? Veins appeared on the Muzan's face. Despite his calm voice, danger and his anger were felt in the air. Why can't we find it after hundreds of years? I don't really know why you guys exist anymore. Please, forgive us! Please, please! Hantengu was crying while Akaza stood silently on one knee, bowing his head. I have nothing to say. Ubuyashiki cleverly hid himself. Without any fear or regret, Kokushiba said. And I'm not very good at detective work myself. What can I say? Muzan-sama, I'm not like them. Obviously trying to curry favor, Gyoka shouted. I have some information that can get you one step closer to achieving your dreams. The one thing I hate is change, Kibutsuji said while holding upside down Gyoka's severed head. Changes in circumstances, changes in body, changes in emotion. In most cases, every change is degradation. It is decline. The one thing I like is permanence. Muzan-sama's hand is on my head. Yes, so good. If something doesn't change for an eternity, it's in a perfect state. The master had just turned off the head of one of his strongest moons, but he, instead of fear, felt only bliss from his touch. In this, they differed from the lower moons, which Muzan had recently slain with his own hand. The higher ones were ready for anything. They were ready to fulfill any of his desires. He created them. He was their father. He was their god. I am at the height of my displeasure because it's been 113 years since Upper Moon was killed. Don't get all excited and give me information if you haven't even confirmed it yet. Muzan said after tossed Gyoko's head back to the floor. From now on, you guys should serve me with more suicidal devotion. I seem to have spoiled you guys too much because of the mere fact that you are all upper moons. Kibutsuji knew that no one of the demons of the upper moons were afraid of death. The only thing they feared was being demoted and losing their place. Gyuutarou, if you can confirm your information, head over there with Tengen. Understood, sir! Still crying, Tengen said. You're kidding! I got information and he blew me off! But that's his good point, Gyuutarou was thinking. Gyuutarou-dano, what kinda info do you have? I'd like to go there too. No, well, can you tell me? As you can see. With one sharp blow, Akaza took off a half of his head. Did Muzan-sama give you orders? Get lost! To be continued in the next series in the very near future. Like, comment and subscribe so you don't miss. Thanks for watching.